This is Ashley, that's Mike, Carl, and Craig is filming. How would you like to know that you can and will eventually save someone's life? Well, you can say that if you become an organ donor. This is one of the most selfless things that you will ever do in your lifetime. It can change someone's life and you can help make a difference in the world. Unfortunately, the number of people waiting to receive life-saving organ donations far exceed the number of people willing to give. Most patients will wait weeks, months, and even years to receive a donation. Unfortunately, some people will wait a little bit too long and will die before they are able to receive one. I'm going to explain what organ donation is and how it works and how you become an organ donor. I will go into the negative myths about organ donation. While most of them are false, I am still going to explain them so that you may make an educated decision for yourself. Becoming an organ donor is not only an important decision for yourself, it is also an important decision for the person's life that you might save. Every day, men, women, and children come down with life-threatening illnesses. Some of these illnesses will take their life unless they receive a donation of an organ. What if I was someone you loved? Wouldn't you want someone to be selfless for you, for them, to give their organs so that your loved one might live? As of today, there are 120,676 people waiting to receive an organ donation. Every 10 minutes, another name is added to that list. I myself have been an organ donor since I was 18. It was a personal decision I made before I was really informed about it. But I would still make that same decision today, I believe. I feel better knowing that someone else will live when I die. According to DonateLife.net, organ donation is the process of giving an organ or part of an organ for the purpose of transplantation into another person. In order for a person to become an organ donor, blood and oxygen must flow through the organs until the time of recovery or ensure viability. Big word, sorry. That requires a person to die under circumstances that have resulted in an irreparable neurological injury, usually from massive trauma to the brain, such as an aneurysm, a stroke, or an automobile accident. Only after all efforts have been made to save the life of the patient have been exhausted, tests are performed to confirm that the absence of brain or brainstem activity and brain death have occurred. Is donation even a possibility? The state donor registry is searched to determine if the patient has personally considered to be donation or has consented to donate. If the potential donor is not found on the registry, his or her legal authorized representative, usually a spouse, a relative, or a close friend, is offered the opportunity to authorize the donation. Once a donation decision is established, the family is asked to provide a medical and social history. Donation professionals determine which organs can be transplanted and to which patients on the National Registry on the waiting list can receive them. It is important to understand that organ donation is the last resort for patients and their doctors have tried everything else in most cases to save their life. After everything else has failed, the patient is added to the organ donation registry. And depending on the seriousness of the illness is where their name is going to be placed on the list. Sadly, 18 people will die each and every day waiting on the list. That's according to organdonor.gov. One of the many arguments that you have is that doctors will not do their best to save your life if you're an organ donor. They would rather get your organs. That is completely false. Those doctors have to make your life priority number one and do everything in their power to save your life first. Organ donation is a far second for them. Another argument is that my religion does not allow me to donate organs. And while this is true for some religions, most people are not well informed as to what their religion actually states. You can go to organdonor.gov and actually have a list of religions and let you know if your religion allows it or does not allow it. So you can go there to see. People also think that they might be too old to donate. That is also false. There have been people documented in their 70s and 80s that actually donated organs. It's not about how old you are, it's about how healthy you are. It's about the healthy life that you led. And that's according to Mayo Clinic. They're the ones that have documented cases for the 70s and 80-year-old. This decision is usually made on medical criteria, not necessarily age. There are many different ways that you may become an organ donor. Whenever you renew your driver's license, you can go to the DMV and you can do it there. It goes automatically to the National Registry. You can also go online to a couple of different websites, DonateLife.net, organdonor.gov, and you can register. There are also other ways to do it, such as going to the hospital registry and stuff like that. This is an extremely personal decision, so make sure that you speak to your family and friends about it. Make an educated decision. Being an organ donor was a no-brainer for me, but I cannot make that decision for you. When the day comes that you pass away, you will no longer need your organs. So why not give the selfless act of giving them to someone else to help save their life? Please help save someone. Please help change someone's life.